shall we do the thing?
Yes, let's do the thing. Welcome back, folks, to Joe vs. Al in Dwarf Fortress. This week we've got a lot of ups and downs. Albert starts to get his military together while babbling about everything on the face of the earth. And we also get a really good example of how one small offhand decision can cause large problems down the line in this game. Let's head over to Al's fort to kick things off.
Okay, so welcome back to the Upside Down Pyramid here, where we're going to just go ahead immediately and start...
Adding more layers?
Well, we're going to finish adding this layer.
What about that tree there? You can designate that piece of tree.
I'm sure if I designate it up here, I think it'll be... There's no way that'll be a problem.
No, not at all.
I hate how this is... Let's see. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and use rubber wood.
Oh, yeah, it's like a bouncy house.
Possibly. To break your toe on
floors. That's fantastic.
We are low on... We've got a lot of blocks, but we are low on tree pieces.
Rubber wood.
This is going to get ugly. I know that I'm known the internet wide for my fastidious fort design.
That's true.
With everything being incredibly just detailed and thought out. But in this case, I am going to allow a little chaos to come in.
Uniform, yeah.
Yeah.
There's... sorry, I'm flashing back to the edit I just did.
Yeah?
Yes, I was upset.
Previously on Joe vs. Al in Dwarf Fortress.
Back, and I always do this at the beginning of the episode, and I'm not sure it's a thing. I guess it's a thing.
Okay.
At any rate, I was griping because of the loss, and I was like, you know what? The next challenge is gonna be if you know where your mason shop is. And you were like, then you couldn't find your mason shop. I hated that.
That's accurate.
Stupid fort.
So we're looking around for some gems. I really want to do some gem work here. There is lots of like what looks like ore right here.
Or what?
Tetrahedrite. Yeah. More tetrahedrite, I'm assuming. Tetrahedrite. We're just loaded up with tetrahedrite.
We do have that.
How about here? Morion.
Ooh.
Are we already designate to I can't tell. Yeah, that's already designated.
Yeah. No, that's
so
not the
eventually
color
somebody
of the
will
gem.
come and do that.
Yep.
And that's designated. So my miners aren't doing much, huh? Or they're working up higher.
The game paused?
No, it's not. They were working up here.
Yeah, I saw them picking away.
I assume they've
first came
moved upwards.
Why is everyone running up or north?
I don't know. Let's see. They're probably grabbing some of the trees we chopped down, or plant gathering. That guy's a siege engineer. What's going on with him? No, not that one. V.
You have struck praise. No job.
Is he hurt? No, he's fine.
I think you have a hurt dude. That's just his token, I think. Siege engineers are dwarves lying on their side, red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think I have a hurt dude? There's a cat running around.
I remember a tree fell on someone.
Do I have a pasture? I don't think I do. I need to go ahead and make... Now, I can't overlap zones. Interesting.
It's good. Perfect.
That's N for pen pasture.
It is. Like a part of it's inside your thing.
I don't really I have a lot of puppies and stuff. I just don't kind of want them. I guess I can just sort by grazing.
Yep. Your ram, your yak cow, your rabbit, your KV pup.
Is anything... So I've got
calf.
2 yak cows. They're both women. And then I've got a bull calf. That's not a yak.
Correct.
So nothing that can breed right now.
The ewe and the ram?
Oh, maybe, yeah.
I can look that up.
You know, I've put that pasture partially in the entrance, so if we get a siege, like maybe one of them will be in there.
That's why you did that.
I've been thinking a lot about
how to defend this thing.
How this is gonna go, yeah. This is I'm trying to. Every time I'm in here.
Yep, you and ram will breed.
Okay.
And they can be whole. Ooh.
Dying. I've got a smelter over here doing.
They can be
that thing.
Milked. They eat less than and they are shearable.
Oh, we're out of. Okay. We are out of charcoal. Need to put that back on.
If you kill the ram, you'll get his horns.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. We're going to make a perpetual order for charcoal. For now, anyway. We might come back to that. I'm also going to go... Now, I am going to pop open Dwarf Therapist, which I have. Mm-hmm. This week. I've not really updated. I just had it. I tried to download the Lazy Noob pack right before recording time, and things didn't work out. But we want to get some clothes-making stuff going on here. We don't seem to have anybody who's actually good at that.
Nope.
But this guy is good at milling and... plant processing, which is 2 things that I'm not currently worried about. So we're gonna put him in like weaving and clothes making and dyeing, which are the 3 things I think I need. Possibly spinning also. Just gonna make him like our main clothes dude for now.
That guy's an excellent woodburner.
Oh, this guy, Sigun, dwarven child,
Yep.
withdraws from society. Okay. Well, there he goes. He's claimed Crafts Dwarf's workshop. Excellent.
Yes.
Crafts Dwarf's like the best possible.
I think
Like, you can get stone and wood in most cases, so he's left to grab some stuff. We'll see if he comes back. We're out of plants. That's not great. Let's go look at our farm.
how do I still not understand this fort? Hey, he's begun. That's going to be a great artifact, Albert. I think he picked up a log.
Well, good. He's not using my good stuff.
Yeah. So so if I'm reading this correctly, I didn't think it would bother me the floor the way you're doing it, but it's bothering me. Ooh, Rambo time.
I told you.
I didn't think you had that many different things in there.
Okay. Well, I did. Sorry.
Thanks. Am I reading this correctly? That you're gonna get into dyeing wool or cloth?
I just wanted to build like a coal clothes making floor. It's next to the smelter, right? But that seems fine. I don't see how that could go wrong ever.
But you're gonna dye clothes.
Potentially.
I've never done that. That's why I'm. Is the rub here?
He's working on that. He's got weaves thread into silk is up. So if we
The loom you should
have
be
any
set to
thread?
auto loom all thread.
Okay. I'm wondering though, do we want to start making some kind of thread bearing plants or whatever, so we
Right.
can actually make this happen?
We have that sheep and that ram.
Yeah, we
Build a
could.
wool root.
There's not that many.
No.
Although they can breed, I guess. We talked about
Yep.
that. Oh, we have petitions available. Eradicating monsters. Yeah, you good. Okay. So we can go over here. No, is that a V to see what I can do to them? Let's see.
Just go to your farm.
Okay.
They have a tail. That was helpful.
Thanks.
I go to the farmer's workshop. I do it from there. Or
Okay.
you can JMQ it.
I don't know if I have a farmer's workshop.
Oh.
He has created Endok Oshar, a bulky, large rat bone right gauntlet. Yeah? Okay.
So he made an oversized gauntlet?
It's bulky and large. Yeah, wait a minute. What?
I don't know.
How do I always forget? Is it Shift A? No.
It's L, I think.
L?
That's locations now. Shift L.
Okay.
The
Dingo bone animal track. With a lot of people using bones. The fact that we have rat bones is a little bit disturbing. Bulky, large rat bone right gauntlet. It is encircled with bands of large rat bone.
I mean, it's large. The rat is large, I believe. But bulky,
Okay.
I've never seen that attached to a... Albert, it's the Infinity Gauntlet.
We made out of rat bones. They do like the Indiana Jones thing where they... Oh, man!
What?
Well, I've accidentally built stairs instead of floor.
That'd be an awesome place for stairs. Also, the
It's not a good place for stairs.
off-center.
Oh, not that one. Oh, whatever.
What about Indiana Jones?
So, like, you know how he sneaks in with the bag of sand? Like, they're sneaking in when Thanos is asleep. He can, like, gently remove the Infinity Gauntlet, then
this thing
gently
on.
slip the rat bone gauntlet back on. Now, this is going to be our military training area.
Oh.
We're going to get into the military business. The military industrial complex. We're going to have one.
Business is good.
Yeah.
They love being rained on, these doors.
It'll make him hardy.
They will help with the... Oh, no, maybe it won't. The vomiting. Joe pokes around in Dwarf Therapist and finds some odd ways of sorting the dwarves. Albert babbles about stuff, as always, and we learn that kids are dumb. Alright, everyone, welcome to Joe's Fort. The fort.
Joe's
It's the fort.
fort.
Egg room.
Egg room.
He's right. Something just happened.
Something just happened.
A
A gremlin driving away.
Alright. And I have to go to Dwarf Therapist.
Don't drive the gremlin away. Don't drive the gremlin away.
I don't know what I was doing. I have so many useless people. This is terrible. This is absolutely the worst. I forgot about this.
I thought I had it bad, Joe, but I concede. What is the number of useful people in this fort? Is it
Can I do it by age?
10? I'm looking at this up in the upper right-hand corner. It says 23, 10, 0.
It might be happiness.
Okay.
Is there a way? Let's...
Well, there's more levels than 3 on happiness, though.
As nickname, happiness. Fine. 31, you're right. Can I do
age?
Cast? Yeah. Dwarves, humans.
Do it by age.
Goals? What the freaking... I've never seen this. This guy realized a goal of his. Well done, Toulon. She felt nothing after seeing a dead body. Horrified after seeing a dead body. Satisfied. A master miner. Why do I have a dead body?
I'm looking for his goal. Dreams of mastering a skill. And this dream was realized.
Woo! Well done, Toulon.
I don't know what your corpse stockpile looks like. I'm not sure. I have a corpse stockpile in my fort, so I'm not like...
Status? What the hell's happening?
Those guys are legendary.
And then losers!
Oh, so this is Joe's turn, just like figuring out how Dwarf Therapist works. How are some of these children and some of those not that are red? If they're sorted by age, I'm so confused.
10 to 19? I don't know. I guess it cuts off at...
Oh, like they turned 18,
15.
but they're still in the... That's weird.
15, 10, yeah, I guess 15. You can start working the land.
You're gonna come to work with me on the not mines today, son. Yesterday you were a boy, and today you're a dwarf.
And apparently I have a mood. Or he's stark raving mad.
Yeah, excellent. You had a mood. At one point, you did have a mood.
Yes. Oh no, there's definitely a dwarf over here. Okay.
Probably killed by your stark raving mad guy?
I guess, or a wolf, or who knows.
Coughing it up!
Enter options by an elk. Oh, go get that elk bird, Griffin.
You guys, archers? I forget what you're...
A archer.
You have a bug? You have a bug bat infestation and a giant monarch butterfly and a giant spider. You have so many animals.
Elk birds. All right. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Go get him.
They're gonna fly away if he doesn't have enough arrows.
Man, okay. I have been doing this more. The conditions.
Yeah. Have you figured them out?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, amount of items available, I thought that was like, the item is the table. It's not. I don't even know what that means. You want to hit P, the amount of rock tables available. And then, whoops, let's delete that. And you want to change that. So I like, if there's less than 10, they'll make another 10.
Okay.
That's fine for me. But it's helpful with like beds. You can always have 5 beds on hand.
Whoop. 5 beds. How many? There's 5.
I don't know.
That was from Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog. But it's the Bad Horse song. They don't actually sing about number of beds in that musical.
I don't know what's happening. I've completely lost the plot of what Albert's saying.
Have you seen The Greatest Showman?
No.
They made like a really weird choice in like the main theme song of that to have the person from How Far I'll Toad sing a line.
Interesting.
I mean, not literally, I don't think. But there's a part, like, I was like, I really like this, because I enjoyed the movie, and they sort of split the theme song, like, from the beginning and the end, and then, like, in the actual, like, soundtrack, they put it together. And so I'm listening along. All of a sudden, there's, like, this person, like, who breaks into this perfectly normal musical number with, like, "This is the greatest!" This must be a troll. This has to be, like, I'm listening to it on YouTube. And they're like, no, you need to buy the real soundtrack to get the actual person. But no, that's who they have in the movie.
It's gotta fit like the character or something, right? Have I made these bedrooms yet?
It's still like you know how you'll just assign characters in musicals that can't sing and then give them really high notes? Yeah.
I said, look at this sweet Elkbird fight going on.
I see it in there now, yeah. I heard you say something about Elkbird, but I was yammering on. And then it was like worse because I couldn't like...
The bug bats? God, they do have a lot of freaking things. I'm a mess, Albert.
What a mess.
Alright, you can eradicate monsters. That'll be sweet. I don't have anything because I have 6 dwarves. I like your idea of putting your miners into a quick military too.
Oh yeah, stuff. Especially if like early on, which you you shouldn't be, but you kind of are because of just the crappy like people you've been getting.
I have
Stupid kids.
So many stupid
I bet they
kids.
wake their kids, mom and dads up at like 6 o'clock in the morning and ask them questions when they just want to like lay in bed and decompress. That's why your fort's doing so bad.
That's why my...
Daddy, can I play the Nintendo Switch at 10 o'clock? It's not 10. It's not gonna be 10 for 4 hours.
He asked if he could play it at 10.
That's the usual, like, that is the customary time when I'm like, okay, you can't play video games immediately after awakening from your slumber. This is the rule. You've just got up. Daddy can do that because Daddy's gonna have to go to work. You can find something else to do for a few hours before immediately just like zonking your brain out with screen time. So I usually tell them till 10. We've been lax on that because of sickness in the house lately, but yeah. So he'll ask about that, and like if you don't answer immediately, it get asked again, and you're just like, oh, so it was a coffee or something.
I don't. But so.
I'm talking about myself. Like, this is no longer about Dwarf Fortress, Joe.
Oh.
Now this is about my kids. I was using the Dwarf Fortress kids as a metaphor for actual kids that I have in my life.
Why, what is he hoping for? What are you going to say? How does that help him at all?
Oh, that's a great question, Joe. Especially where I'm like, what? Like, you keep asking, like, it'll be stuff where if I said no, like, he already knows sort of the rule. If he bugs me about it and I'm like, fine, no, you can't, then, like, he would be worse off. But no, He just needs to know all the things.
So he comes in to ask if he can play at 10. At like 6 in the morning he comes in.
I mean, that's as an example. It's not every time.
Yeah.
But yes.
That seems awesome. What was I doing over here? Albert, make my fort.
I don't know. It's so organized though, with the one guy in the militia. Or you put some more people in there.
I did. I made another squad of my miners. Smart guy.
No, I just kind of watched you. I kind of saw you doing that.
Okay, fingers crossed.
What is this? Migrants have arrived and petitions are available.
Aren't all children. Right?
Well, this first guy looks promising. That's not a kid.
It does.
I don't think they'll send like a children's crusade.
You say that.
Like they'll need at least one adult. It would seem, for the sake of realism.
Okay, it's gonna be down here. My last wave was literally 8 kids and 1 dude.
Yeah, I guess, no, and the spring of 126 was all kids. So my Children's Crusade idea is completely wrong. Oh, wait, no, they weren't.
Summer was close. Summer of 125 was awfully close. They have had an adult each time. All right, that's a fair mix of things.
That's a lot of... You got 36 people.
I did.
You're up. You should be batter up. Oh, no, yeah, 47 plus 19, right? So you're good. You're ready to go in the...
I am ready to go in the
competition.
Yes. We have a doctor.
So you can start making paragons.
We actually don't know how to do that, but yes.
I think it's in the noble screen. If not, you're going to have a long, like, a whole thing where you're like, I could be doing this, but I'm not because I don't know how. And I'll be like tweeting Griffin. Let's hope that's not how that goes.
Albert lies about starting a tavern. Finally gets around to starting a squad. We learn about rambutans and warhammers. And Albert kind of understands the military screen. Those are pretty armor stands. I like that icon.
Yeah, they are. That's a good tile.
I like the bone sitting there, too. That's nice. I'm assuming it's a cat thing.
All right, floor this time. Use them rambutan logs that are sitting right there.
Yep. Always handy if you've destroyed something.
Nope, sorry. Construction, wall.
It's walkable.
And above this, we're going to have our tavern, I think.
Ooh. But you're not going to get into glass making.
You're right. That's a good point. I said I might try to get, some stuff going, like some glass going for the tavern, so we'll,
Good talk.
I guess we'll have to think about that. We'll have to figure out if I have sand anywhere, or I could trade for it, but I need to,
We need to get your military going first.
Yeah. No, I want to do that first, and I can, once I'm done with that, I can look at what else is going on in my area.
A lot of these rambutan logs.
Yeah. Well, we won't have to deal with that, like, ugly square problem in the middle anymore. I don't know. You got the computer you can look stuff up on right now. You do it.
Oh, it's those furry fruits. Interesting.
Yeah? Those furry fruits.
I don't know.
Oh, are you kidding me? Look, they grabbed the log from the bottom corner and took it up to the top corner to do the floor.
I don't know how to...
Okay, we're going to go ahead and...
This doesn't look like it would be the hardiest of logs, but you do you, dwarves.
Giant room.
Do this.
And we have the fortifications of admiration in here.
Wow, that. What does that mean?
So we can have them train. Oh, wait, I hit train and it went away. There we go. Or maybe I was just not able to see it for a second? That was weird. Pop, 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 pop. Well, let's look at who these guys are. We have like 3 people in here.
And then I send it.
We really need to get them some kind of uniform type weapon. I'm thinking warhammers. Now, I've been wanting to bring this up. I don't know if I've mentioned this. I saw a great post on the subreddit about warhammers. Did you see this post about what the warhammers actually are?
Yes! It was a while ago, wasn't it?
Yes, it was like a month or 2 ago. But they were talking about warhammers and how
those huge, like mashing
always
things.
draw them. Yeah, it's like a sledgehammer, but it's actually a much smaller.
With a pointy part.
Yeah. Now I wonder.
Still.
Yeah. Well, it makes a difference though, because we're talking about something you can swing relatively quickly and has some piercing stuff, whereas a giant like sledgehammer you would think would be.
But the research on what metals make good warhammers in this game has not changed. How do I send you something in a chat? I can't work the new Skype. I'm like a grandpa.
I don't know.
Damn it.
So we're gonna try to build some new warhammers. Hey, masterpiece iron warhammer.
That's all I wanted.
So he's doing good on those.
Wow, well done. Missed him. Damn near wrecked him.
We need to go into our military and change our schedule.
New chat.
They're currently inactive, so we want to get our... Where's our schedule at? There it is, S. And we will edit our order.
I forgot. Okay, there. That's a rambutan, if you can find that.
All right, I'm going to open this, and that'll be on the... Oh, I've never seen that before. It looks like a hairy strawberry.
Well, it opens up, it's white inside. You don't eat the hairy part.
Okay.
No, I can't get out of this. I'll just have to stare at this and pretend like I'm watching you play.
I'm editing my order so that it's 7 people per month training.
Look at you working the military screen.
Thanks. Now, let's see. I don't want my... I've got 2 weaponsmiths. I'm going to put this weaponsmith on... Because that's not Mistum.
Mm-hmm.
Got a fish cleaner. I don't care about fish cleaning. I've got a milker. Not doing anything with fishery. Blacksmith can stay. Bookkeeper can stay. Siege engineer. Not doing anything with that guy. Peasant. You're just worthless. And we'll leave that, I think, until we get more people.
Excellent.
Now, I need to, in the squad menu, set these guys to active training. So they will do the training. And I also need to do the thing with the signing of uniforms. Okay.
You want to know the easiest way to do this?
What?
You go to uniforms.
Okay.
Just make your own uniform. Hit C. Or... There you go.
I like to put just armor on, like whatever armor you can find, guys. Yep. And then I need to go under Shift W for weapons.
Yep. And
we are going to make them do warhammers.
I do need to then do legs and helm. I forgot about that. Hit Shift L.
Just leg wear, any leg wear.
Shift H.
And headwear, yeah.
Shift G. Shift B.
Make sure you guys are wearing our uniform. No shirt, no shoes. You probably still can be in the military. We would prefer that you bring some shirts and shoes.
I think they'll go for the best they can, but I don't know what's going on now. And do they have shields or warhammers one-handed or two-handed?
I don't know. The picture that they showed was looked like one-handed. That you could do it one-handed. We're gonna build an up-down stair. That's an X, which we're gonna build up here. And then now that we have our military training, let's look around and see if we have any sand. I wanted
kennels. Perfect.
I don't ever do kennels. I don't know
no idea
actually what that would be.
No idea.
So that's floor fungus. What would sand look like?
Well, if you make a zone, it'll tell you what's in it.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
So and then like this looks like it could be sandy stuff.
It does look like it could be sandy stuff.
There's
sand 0, sand 17, sand 26, sand 53.
Let's just make it as big as we can. Okay.
Woo!
They don't usually let you make that big of a thing. Okay, and then we're going to call it a sand gather.
Yes. You are sand gather. You ate into your pasture, but that's fine. Gotta get those windows up.
If there's sand in the pasture, they can get that. I wonder if I got any...
crushing it.
Oh, I could cook some pineapples. Make some pineapples. Whatever.
I was like, what? What's happening on this screen?
Yeah, I actually don't know, now that he's made a bunch of those. How many has he made? 1?
2.
Oh, it's only 2.
Yes.
So I need 9.
Did you assign your uniform to your people?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, you said it was going to be easy, Joe.
I did. Now that you have that set up the way you want it, now you can... It's either equip or uniforms. I actually forget which one it is.
I'll try equip since I was just in uniforms.
Yes, shift U. And then go to uniform 4, shift enter.
Oh, shift enter.
Whole squad will now use uniform 4.
Yeah, they will. Cool.
Which means they will have pants of some sort on.
Nothing but the tightest military regimen for us.
Yep.
The farming is still, I guess, happening?
Yeah, they don't seem to have... Yeah. Do you have a farmer? What's your farmer doing? That doesn't look
I don't
sewn
know.
to me. Hello.
Let's check our farming. Checkity check farms.
He's hurt.
Oh,
Look
he
at
is.
his current job. It's a band-aid.
He felt euphoric due to inebriation, though. Oh, I'm looking at this guy farming.
Oh, you were looking at
He's got
Bemble.
farming 6.
You were looking at Bemble underneath him.
Oh, I was. You're right. What is Bemble doing?
What? Who
He's
cares?
my
Bemble's doing...
woodcrafter?
He's a miner, I think. Why are you looking at Bemble?
Bemble's on... Oh, he has a skill in mining, but he's actually my mason and my stone crafter, which I'm not doing a lot with currently.
Okay, whoa.
Well, what?
What are you doing?
Going back to Dwarf Fortress?
You came in here to check on your farmer, not Bemble.
Yeah, he's right here.
Yeah, and he's hurt.
You said Bemble was hurt.
I said he's hurt. I said you were looking at Bemble when you were reading the description.
Okay.
Let's do this. Your farmer's injured.
So do I need to get like a traction bench? Or a bed that just like doesn't get a hospital
I
space?
think a hospital space might do it.
I wonder, I could probably put the hospital up here because they're probably going to get hurt, so...
Oh, that's good.
Let's
That's
build
thinking
some-
ahead.
Beds... Oh, must be inside. I got to build the roof. We'll build the hospital down here, Joe. Oh, there's no beds in these areas anyway, so... I know what I can do.
Think a ballista?
I've got this... No. Hi.
Perfect.
We're gonna... Oh, they already have a hospital.
Oh, never mind. That's clearly enough. What is that? Why is it
Another
shaped
masterpiece
like
Iron Warhammer.
Like a penis.
I don't know, actually. There must have been like something on the floor that were like, we can't make this. But...
Is he resting? I don't know what he needs. I don't know how hurt he is.
Let me K over him.
That's your... Yes, that's him. Joe starts to get flustered with his fort, and Albert wins Dad of the Year. I like making my doctor I figure, how much doctoring could he possibly do that he couldn't also be a stone detailer?
That's my philosophy too, man.
Is it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I mean, not that exact thing, but like sometimes I'm like, I'll give this guy 2 different tasks because I don't need him to do like so much, stone cutting. That's all he needs to do.
That's interesting. This is the icon for pressing, apparently. I didn't realize it's the same as my crafter's icon. I was very confused there for a split second.
I have not learned those icons, so I do not get confused.
Yes.
I'm just
this is
ignorant.
true. Commit. What else we got? Ranger. You can hunt. Go hunt, Ranger. Pressing.
Ranger Rick.
What is this
I
thing?
wonder if that still exists.
Milker? No. You're in textiles now, son. Farmer. I probably need another farmer. I will take that. This guy's definitely gonna brew.
Oh yeah, you can get a 1-year subscription for like $15.
To what?
Ranger Rick.
What's Ranger Rick?
It's a sort of conservation animal magazine for kids.
All right.
It's like pictures of like different cool animals and stories about them, and like, Ranger Rick has to solve a sort of environmental crime or whatever every month.
Environmental crime.
Well, like one time there was like a big pile of tires that people were burning, and there was animals stuck inside of it, and Ranger Rick had to help rescue them.
Oh God, that was more horrifying than I expected.
It was super horrifying because like the tires are presented like because of the way they stack up, they're kind of like tunnels, but then it's a maze in there, so you're stuck in this like maze as it's burning and starting to melt, and it's pretty bad. I mean, they get out, right? But the message is like, hey, maybe don't burn giant piles of tires. Also because of the like horrible smoke that it creates.
That's horrifying, dude. What is the difference between metal crafting and blacksmithing?
Metal crafting is it's a whole separate workshop, I believe. I think.
That doesn't sound right. I award you no points. This guy's a miller? No, you're in
I will look it up then. I have the comms.
I have the comms. Okay, I have actually some workable, usable people. I'm genuinely confused as to what to do with these guys now.
Okay, so they are at the Metalsmith's Forge. You guys are running out of alcohol?
The reptile woman blowgunner is dehydrated?
Oh, never mind.
And then Ilral, I think, is the insane guy. He's a goner.
You should go kill that reptile woman. Or is she, like, fighting monsters for you?
I don't even know. I'm not sure what's happening there. Conditions. P, amount of rock thrones available, is less than 5. Yes. Okay. You did mirror on me, though. I wanted to check out my kitchen.
So what were you... Metal crafting versus what now?
Versus blacksmith. Whoever pretends.
Looking it up now.
Plump helmet spawn. Why don't I have any... Wow. I don't have any plump helmets. My farmer dead or something? Whatever.
So blacksmiths make furniture, buckets, bins, blocks, cages, and anvils at the Metalsmith's Forge. Metal crafters make flasks, chains, toys, instruments, hives, pots, jugs, nest boxes, wheelbarrows, minecrats, and coins at a Metalsmith's Forge.
Okay, so it's just like a... That's confusing.
Different types of stuff.
Right. And a fishery.
It'd be interesting if they added the requirement to shoe horses in this game. Although I guess there's no horse riding, so it wouldn't matter. That's coming though, right? Tony was talking about adding horse riding.
There's always stuff a coming.
The new, I'm very excited about the new adventure mode update. We might have to do like a Dwarf Fortress Joe versus Al adventure mode thing somehow.
That's not possible.
Why not?
Somehow.
Why isn't it possible? It's because you can't do adventure mode, and you would lose.
Just joking. It's perfectly possible. With the Joe versus Al adventure mode. Yeah, that's not happening. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm saying. I was joking that wouldn't be possible because it's clearly possible and it's just a thing we could definitely do. But then I realized you were talking about adventure mode, and what would the verses be?
Who can survive the longest, probably? I mean, that would be like the sort of easy mode verses, and then we could be like, who can recover the most artifacts or whatever, or who can get the most horses.
I feel like who could survive the longest would end up being kind of anticlimactic, because there's just so much RNG involved in that. And just weird, God knows what could just pop up and murder you. It's so easy to die that I think it would actually be weirdly unfun. It's fun doing it single player, but as a challenge, it would just be like a coin flip. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another row of these. You hear what I'm laying down? Picking that up, home slice.
I'm replying to Griffin's question about Kerbal. I don't like your room there, though. That's not going to work.
What?
Well, I understand. Oh, okay. You're making like a weird... I don't know what that is about. Cool.
I don't know what. You just came back in and decided you didn't like... What? Really
I thought you had like a macro for that.
I do, but it's the first one on the row is kind of tricky at times. I usually forget, because I start at the top, I forget where it has to be. So I'll do one manually sometimes just to make sure I've got it right.
I've got it right.
Why did you say macro like that?
Why wouldn't I not say macro like
Macro. You said macro.
Yeah.
Whatever, shut up.
My kids today were coming to me with something they were showing me, and they said, ta-da! And I was like, what's a ta-da? And they're like, no, ta-da! And I was like, that's what I said, ta-da. And they got
Dad of the year, ladies and gentlemen. Enraging his children.
I do. They get so mad.
Oh God, what you're laughing about.
There's a verse in the Bible that's literally like, fathers, provoke not your children to wrath. And if you're not a dad, you would wonder like, why would that need to be in there? And then like, once you become a dad, you're like, it's so much fun to make them really angry.
That's terrible. Right, also, I think I can just make a... Yeah, you're no longer a brewer. Boom, chakalaka. Did they... Squads! Alright, you did things. Cool. Well, I think I need to actually make a squad room and do the stuff. Do the thing.
Do the thing! So, I've noticed that you're usually kind of fastidious about how things look. You have not got anybody smoothing or anything right now.
I just turned that on.
Oh, just now? Okay. Obviously, that'll happen very slowly.
Oh, what I do need to do is this. Actually make coffins buriable. I think that's a thing in Lazy Noob Pack that I'm going to start toggling on.
Well, they have pets buriable. I don't know if it'll still show up in the thing, though. Like, it would be nice if it just, like, you put down a coffin and they're like, yeah, we know, we're going to use it to bury people.
Yeah, like, I don't put them down for
to look for good.
Fun. Yeah, I guess you could, but that's not a thing that I do.
It's not even, like, I guess there's the, if you want it to be a tomb.
Yeah, I mean, I can see, it should be the default the other way, though. I guess that's what we're saying.
Yeah, or you could toggle a tomb on if you wanted it.
No, I don't want that to be animals. I don't know how that happened. Let's see.
It'd be nice if you could do that with beds, too. Where it's just like, yeah, just sort of, you know that starting size for the bedroom? Just go ahead and do that when I place the bed.
Well, I always like when the dwarves are sleeping in the non-designated bedrooms. I wonder if they're like, hee hee hee, I'm going to sneak in and sleep in this non-designated, this random space that apparently has a bed in it, but isn't actually a bedroom. Like, what's going through their head? Yeah. If they think they're breaking the law, if they're like, well, clearly this is meant to be a bedroom. I'm going to sleep in here.
You know what, Joe? Nothing's going through their head because they're not real people.
I mean, in the simulation, Albert.
You got some, man, I need to get to this place in the cave because you got some sweet gems down here.
I don't think I remember to put a lever in. That's kind of important. And elk birds, and giant mothmen, and whatever, what else?
And I had an olm.
Reptile man blowgunner. Is that, look at him! Oh, man!
What are these guys doing down there?
They're living there, I think.
Just those reptile guys, just like, this is our home.
Yeah.
And then we're like, bust in. What's up? We're dwarves! Die!
I think
colonialism at its finest, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly what is going on. Oh man, I'm down here too. I'm all over the place. And I have none of this sealed off. How do I? I've got an F6 going on. F5, F6. So I did. Okay. I do want magma though. I want that sweet, sweet magma.
That's cool to watch the stuff move a little bit.
Isn't it?
Warp.
That is not marked.
How many Dwarf Fortress clones do you think there are at this point? I know there's Embark, which is like Dwarf Fortress but with graphics. There's another one I'm following on Twitter from Plump Helmet Studios that they're like in the middle of making, which is essentially also like Dwarf Fortress with graphics.
Right.
There's a couple more, I think, at least. Obviously, there's RimWorld, which is not exactly Dwarf Fortress, but it's similar. I don't know how much.
Stinkiness. Stupid elk birds. Is my corpse stockpile?
Oh, the game is called Feudalia.
There's Stonehearth? I'm going to keep saying this until you say, oh, Stonehearth.
I don't know what Stonehearth is, but I accept that it is a game like what we're talking about.
I fooled him, ladies and gentlemen. I've tricked Albert into thinking there's a game called Stonehearth.
Game of strategy
and imagination.
Is mine!
Albert goes to check on a sick farmer, but then doesn't. He gets his hospital up and running, but then doesn't. And has some fun with up and down stairs.
Let's see. Let's V him. His left lower leg, and he's unconscious.
W? That we're in?
We're on W.
Okay. It's very helpful.
Do I have... I don't know if I have anybody assigned to doctoring.
Probably not.
Or is that... So, they're usually like somebody... I think everybody's on like 10 wounded or whatever.
No, feed and recover, but... Where's the actual...
Dressing wounds, feeding patients.
The rest of the brown column is not clicked for anyone. Or do you have any skill with anyone?
I could make him do it.
That would be interesting.
Feed thyself. Since I'm gonna make my plant guy or my cloth guy also the doctor.
Nailed it.
Since I don't have anybody else who's skilled, and I'm not yet doing much with the planting.
Yes.
Do I have anybody while we're in here? Do I have anybody on shearing at all? No. No shearing. That's disappointing. I don't. So I'm not doing a lot of masonry right now. I'm gonna go ahead and put that guy. Wait, is that the guy who's hurt?
No, Bemble is not hurt. Bemble appears to be in a squad though.
Well, when he has his off day, he can come and help somebody out.
Oh my god! Wow, he needs a lot of things. Dude, that guy's messed up. What did you do to him?
I didn't do anything to him. What are you talking about?
I don't know. What did you do to him?
Do I make him beds? All right, making beds. Like 10 of those.
No, go to announcements. Okay, cancel
Needs
suture.
thread.
You can't diagnose him because the patient isn't resting. You can't suture him because he needs thread. You can't. Oh, because he needs a traction bench too. Like, that's messed up.
We'll just need one of those. How do we make? So we need. I guess we were talking about what are we gonna do with the thread. Do I have any thread? Can I see that in my stocks?
Mm-hmm.
Is it under T for thread?
It is under T for thread.
Thrones thread. We have a little bit.
Yep.
Why can't he suture him if he has thread?
There's none.
It says giant spider silk thread.
That's used in something already? When it's red like that, the left column is what's available and the right column is what's used somewhere. I don't know where it's used. I don't know what you do with thread. Also, he doesn't... does your hospital have thread in it?
Why is this not happening? Remember we dug this downstairs. Why?
It's not connected.
To what?
You have a downstairs above a floor.
No, I have a downstairs above a nothing.
Right.
Do I need to build an upstairs here?
Yes. Or...
Okay.
Yeah. Or the up-down. That should do it.
Eventually.
I think. Eventually.
Yep. There they go.
Yep. There they go.
I was confuzzled about that. All right. Now, I'm going to build some traps. What kind of... let's just make wood traps. Wooden... Well, wait a minute. Animal traps won't work on, like, monsters and stuff, right?
Correct.
I want, like, stone fall traps. Why can't I... Why is that not working? I can't JMQ those?
Nope. You just build them.
In which workshop, then? The mechanics workshop?
The build. You do need mechanisms for them. I mean, they're not made in a...
Oh! I got what you're saying.
Yeah.
What kind of mechanisms?
Can't make wood mechanisms, Albert. Remember
that would be crazy.
Remember the... not the Baptista fort. The Aquifer fort? Embark?
Vaguely?
We were unable to make mechanisms because we had no stone.
And loading up on Rambutan. And... Wow, we're out of... Okay, we're gonna go ahead and make some elves mad some more.
Looks like you got a fair amount designated.
Trees.
I think. Or is that gathering?
No, that's... they already cleared out some of the stuff that I designated.
Roger.
Well, I thought I hit enter at the beginning of that.
Got it. What kind of logs do we think these are?
We've been getting Rambutan so far, so I'm just gonna hope that that's what we're gonna continue to get.
I like these big mushrooms.
Alright. I do want to go down to where that mining was happening, and we want to dig into here and try to get some of these gems. I think that's silver, actually, looking at it. Oh, garnet clusters. Red tourmaline. And then there's probably some emeralds over there.
Yes.
So this will be our entrance. I'm not going to wall it off, but I am going to hopefully build some traps. So, trap with T, and then we'll stonefall trap it up. We're not up with those mechanisms yet, huh? Okay.
Like a Swiss watch.
Hey, I can only do one thing at a time. I'm working on it.
I know, but you're all like, this fort's gonna be organized. It's not organized.
It is organized.
It's not organized. I guess it's more organized than the last fort. I still understand the hospital.
I can't do everything at once. What's mechanisms? Is that under stone crafting?
Mechanics. Right. The maroon next to pink coloring.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
What I go with?
Someone is toggled onto that skill. He's also doing butchery and carpentry.
Look at his profession too. That's his job.
No job.
His profession.
Where's that at?
Right there.
Profession recruit. Okay, so he's doing other stuff. This guy is already on siege engineering. Let's take him off of that and put him on there. Now he's also a recruit for sure.
Yes, I remember you doing that.
Who else do I want to make? Let's just make several mechanics, and hopefully one of them will get to it eventually.
Yes.
All of them are recruits, though. So.
You can sort by squad, you know.
They want them to not... Will that also make them not... You could say not squad?
What?
No squad? No squad. There it is, yeah.
Yes.
Mechanics. Okay, that guy's not in a squad.
Insofar as they're not in a squad.
And he's woodcutting, but that's... that. What? I don't have that much need for mechanisms.
I know,
so...
no, I was looking at what was toggled on harvester-wise. Or hauling-wise.
Okay.
And chuckling. It made no sense to me. We keep an eye out for an old friend, and we learn about an animal called the Draltha. How far in do we think this rock area goes?
Sort of like the reverse strategy of what Fortnite did, where Fortnite's like, they have a paid version. What if we made like exactly the same game, sort of, but it's free? These guys are like, people really like this free thing. But I bet they would like it if they had to pay for it, and it wasn't as good.
Strong words about whatever that game is.
A game that we probably end up playing on this channel at some point? Yes.
So, okay.
I'm looking at a little video of Stonehearth right now.
Wow, do I need rock pots?
Rock pots.
I was just dumping food off like... There's a turkey leg. There's a leaf of something. Some llama cheese. Some magnetite. Prepared elk bird intestines. Lungfish. This is crazy.
So what's going on with the rock pots? You just have...
A lettuce leaf. I love that they're just like, the lettuce leaf goes here. This is the amaranth leaf. And the elk bird sweetbread. I forgot to make rock
lots?
Rock.
I've been having that problem too.
Rock. I guess I can also... Yeah, craft dwarf, mason, carpenter, mechanic.
Tinker, tailor, soldier, spy.
Why do they look different?
What, from what mine look like?
No, from each other. I guess
okay.
maybe have different things. Okay, craft dwarf.
Oh, you're putting it down here.
Yeah, this is the long-term plan.
I like it. I like you're right here all by all these rocks. You don't even have to make a stockpile for a while.
They have a lot
Unless
of
those are ores.
I think those are ores. But the smelting of stuff will... Well, no, smelting's going to be downstairs, most likely.
Are you going to do a lava smelter?
Hopefully. I'm hoping to, yes. Man, I have a lot of chalk blocks. That is...
That might be what you're looking at there. I'm not sure.
No, that's ore.
Oh, no, that's blocks. You're right. I'm stupid. Okay.
What?
Blocks are made. I was thinking chalk rocks. Or just chalk.
Yes, that. God, the elk birds! Griffin.
God, the elk birds.
Oh, there's only 2 left. Well done. Go get them. And something I haven't even looked at is... It's not in here.
Okay. Well, I just got a comment from Griffin on YouTube, so he's, like, online somewhere. Let me see if I can tweet him. The creator of this challenge...
Do I have... I mean, yeah, if maybe they need to be 50 adults is a possible. Aztesh. Aztesh. Oh, there he is. Boom. What up? I've got a doctor. Got miasma. Got eggs that are just never hatching. Got a lot going on.
Alright, so I've sent the tweet.
Eradicate monsters, eradicate monsters, eradicate monsters. And I have this sweet temple. It's really not that sweet.
I guess if we fail on the Paragon thing, if for some reason it's borked, somehow we could do like 10 nobles satisfied or something?
Something. Maybe I need a mayor?
There it is, Paragon. At the bottom.
Oh, wonder what happened. Maybe I got a mayor.
Oh yeah, that's right, I think
That
they
does
said
sound
mayors have to designate the Paragon.
Okay,
I
did
will
I have anyone...
tweet him again and say, hey, never mind, we figured it out. This is how the magic happens, people.
Miasma, awesome. I'm so happy there's miasma. Everyone's vomiting and sad.
You have 47 people who are, like, just
Render
okay.
fat. Wow.
Like, I feel fine, I guess. Like, I don't have anything to really complain about, but I'm not ecstatic about my
Why are you
life.
sleeping on the floor up here?
Thought I would end up somewhere better than this.
Look, it's coming.
What?
What are these idiots doing? Why are you sleeping on the floor of the dormitory?
That's a good question.
That's just weird.
So who are you going to designate as your first Paragon?
I don't know. I had someone in mind, I thought, last week, but I can't remember. So that's sweet.
Well, you've got Griffin there.
It might have been Griffin. I
He's
think
your
Griffin was
one
talking.
soldier. Like, he's named after the dude who actually made the challenge. I mean, I can't think of a better candidate right offhand.
Right offhand?
Yeah,
Right offhand?
that's what I said.
Trap lever. Yes, probably, but I've got a fair amount of things.
What are you
Man, do I
doing in
love-
that staircase? I don't understand that. what you're trying to get accomplished there?
I don't understand anything.
You've just dug like little shelves off the staircase, and then you put some like a armor stand in there.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out.
I've been there before.
I don't want any conditions. I just want you brewing. Just brew all day long. I will answer that in a second. Conditions for this, the product. If I have, you're good. This is the lever for this bridge in the cavern.
Oh, okay.
I put them right next to the bridge because it's real hard to figure out where on Earth
I get you.
your thing is. Interrupted by a rain.
Can't you label things? Like
You
give
can.
names?
I've gotten into it. It's more confusing. It's confusing.
Why?
Oh, I can show you. Wild animal. Oh, God.
Draltha, overcome by terror.
Everyone, go get him.
Is he overcome by terror because of the monster killers?
Help! Yeah. Get him. Blop, 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 blop. Everyone pile on the Draltha. What's a Draltha?
I don't know. I'll look it up though.
I need to reclaim these too. This is getting confusing, Albert.
Okay, so it's only a Dwarf Fortress person. Massive creatures who dwell in the first and second underground layers. Don't actively seek fights.
Well, this guy got...
They are able to kill a dwarf with ease due to the fact that they're about half the size of an elephant.
Okay, well, the squad does not seem to be doing too well at murdering him.
They have a high pet value once they're trained with an animal trainer. So if you could trap him, you'd be doing real good.
Oh God, he's just hitting him in the head over and over and over and over and over and over again. It's 58
With his
pages of
crossbow?
this. Yes.
I remember last week when we said you needed some,
The recruit
Some bullets.
such.
help, save me! Some dwarves like Dralthas for their lustrous manes.
Okay, we're canceling that order. Oh no, they're stuck in a combat loop.
Unlike most animals, Dralthas can't be spawned in the object testing area.
Why do some of these things have that weird?
I feel like most of the creatures we look up do have that. I'm wondering if it's like a trolley thing where like you actually can't spawn that many animals in the object testing area and they're just like hanging a lampshade on it like you can't spawn these ones, you can't spawn these ones. I never use the object testing arena,
Nor do I.
so that's my fault.
A human caravan from Sangzabars. That's my fault. Yes. God, look at all these bones. A rotten, creepy crawler remains. What's up?
It has nothing to do with you.
I understand that, Albert.
Penny Arcade's funny today.
Oh. You heard it here first.
Apparently there's like some backlash against them or something. I've never figured out like what people actually like. I've seen a lot every time I Google Penny Arcade, like the top 2 or 3 results is like Penny Arcade sucks now. I still find them amusing.
Albert's fort is terrible in every way, and I hate it. Ooh, what's that thing?
Where?
Blinking.
Let's check it out.
Let's check it out.
I wanted to say Kate. There we go. No. Kennels.
You really want to build a kennel, huh? Oh, it's an olm.
Oh, it's an olm.
But not a giant,
olm.
it's
Just a regular olm.
Cave swallow.
Let's see what this guy does. Oh, he went away. Where you at, bud? Where did he go?
Olms can climb, apparently.
Okay. I mean, technically, like, in adventure mode, dwarves can climb too, but like when you want them...
Yes, if they learn.
Cancels construct bed needs logs. So that's pretty wild. Cancels construct traction bench needs chain.
There's a lot going on.
We have logs, so I don't know why he's like, I don't have any logs. Can't do no logs, guys. Sorry.
Like those just got felled.
I guess. Cancels lavish meal, needs unrotten cookable item. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going back to Dwarf Therapist, and we are toggling on more people to farming. And all of those guys are in my squad, so...
What a tool.
Like, this kid has some skill in farming.
Yes, somehow.
This guy has skill in wood burning.
Skid?
He has skids in wood burning.
I'm also curious why...
Skids and kids.
That guy's red in equipment. I also like watching the happiness meter in the lower right. Because it means
everybody's fine.
So much more. It is, but it's something I haven't seen it yet, but I'm assuming that starts to dip much easier now.
Here, people come to sow the fields, which is nice. We wanted that to happen.
Do we have winter here? Does
fields.
winter freeze everything? Do we know that yet?
I don't know. I don't even know how to look at what season it is right now.
Either.
I know it's 12/19.
Yep.
If the seasons work like our seasons, then it's December.
Yes. Does not seem to be too cold. Ooh, that looks like a little...
Try to remember the kinds of December, where dwarves are dumb, and ogres
many.
yellow.
I can't believe I know a song you're singing from a musical.
Why?
Because that never happens. You've done like 80 Fiddler on the Roof references. And I've always been like, what?
You haven't seen Fiddler on the Roof?
Oh my god.
I assume from your tone there that you've had this
gone over
discussion
this
before.
about 70 times, 80 times. I'll go 70 times because I probably don't even catch it a good 1/8 of the time.
Yeah, we got some. We can do a stonefall mechanism. Okay.
Woo!
That'll be better than nothing.
It will be better than nothing.
We can get our dwarves in there. Like, anybody who's coming into the fort will at least encounter lots and lots of problems.
Plus you're high up.
Running over those. What?
Plus you're high up.
Yes. That is true as well. I intend to dig down, though. I intend to make some stairs downward.
I intend to make stairs downward. May I have...
I say intend because, like...
your intentions towards this fort, Albert.
Alright, he can't make a traction bench. Alright.
Because there's no available traction bench.
We need chain. What kind of chain do we want to do? I think we've got some lead, right?
I have no idea.
Can I make a lead chain? Yeah, I can. Let's make a couple of those.
What you've smelted.
Well, they'll tell us if they don't have it.
This is true.
But lead ore seems to be around a lot. It's relatively common. There are these fields. They're getting sown. That's good stuff. I'm worried about my meal situation.
You have 127
That's not under meat. I have 127?
meals. You have 2 prepared leopard lungs. Now you think that's... Yes, each lung, you have 2 lungs, yeah. So it's a half of a...
What was under prepared? 127. Okay. I can see what they are.
Yay!
I can't see what they are.
Tab, maybe? Yay! Pig's milk roast? Making milk steak?
I guess, something like that. I was worried if we were getting real low, I would toggle on being able to use the alcohol as a cookable item, if I have not done that already.
That poor guy.
But we are still waiting on a traction bench.
Still waiting on I don't understand where... He's not in the hospital. Where is he?
I don't know.
Okay.
Bed is still... They've only done 1 bed. I guess that guy's working on the farming, so he's not doing the carpentry, which is fine.
Look at them just sleeping. They're just piled in there.
We'll go ahead and make some bedrooms here.
Woo! 4 bedrooms. 28 of us. At last, the maker has prompted us to...
This is all about the challenge, Joe. I don't care about these schlubs. I only want my paragons happy. Also, not building any of these floors.
Yeah, you decided you
Or
wanted
are we?
logs.
Oh, right. Okay, yes, I needed to make them get logs so that I could build the floors. Don't build the floor over the wall. No. Other way. There we go. Rambutan logs! I don't have enough.
Nope.
I still don't have enough. What is this? I have 42 Gabbro. We'll go with that. The insanity will continue, Joe.
It's gonna be heavy.
It's heavy, man. Needs chain.
He's just dying to help that poor farmer, but...
Is that chain getting built? Forged lead chain is on the list.
Woo!
He has not canceled it yet, so we'll just let him wait and let him see what happens. I really wish we had more gems.
Keep going on and on about gems.
I want to get money. I want to get paid.
All I want to do... That was my...
Yeah, I don't recognize that one.
That was a terrible rendition of it. Oh my god.
Do I not recognize it because it was bad? Or
No,
because-
yep, that's pretty likely. That was just awful. I feel ashamed at even...
I got excoriating for not knowing about the Who.
You did.
There's that Ulm.
Yay! What does
Just
he
hanging
flash
onto the
to?
cliff
It's like
face.
a bracket and then a microchip.
I don't know. Alright, cancel suture needs thread. We never did get any thread bearing plants. Did the pineapples get grown? Oh, they were toggled off. I thought I toggled them on. Somebody come and grow a pineapple. We'll have some pineapple wine or
Probably be
champagne?
It would probably be wine.
Okay.
You can shear your sheep.
Pineapple beer would be bad. Yes, I can. At some point I went into that screen or meant to go into that screen. Oh, no, it was, you told me to go into a farmer's workshop, which I did not have yet.
Oh.
So I need to go to workshops and build farmers. W. We have farmers. Workshops.
Copper, I want to see a copper farmer's workshop.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to waste it on that.
Ooh. It'd be lush. Ooh, he's become a diagnoser.
My dang.
Someone grew attached to something too, that's neat.
Yeah, I want to see, so my... Oh, he's only a weaponsmith.
Okay.
He's not a blacksmith.
Right.
This guy who was doing masterpiece, like, I get you now. Okay. I'm going to turn him on that. Oh, he's also my gem cutter, but I don't have enough gems yet to really worry about that. Where am I at on time?
You're about
Should
there.
be coming up on it. What just happened? Oh, an elven caravan has arrived.
Yumi has arrived. Yumi.
Great. I wonder what they have. What wondrous wares? Should we wait until next week to find out?
I think we're going to wait until next week to find out.
Okay.
Drothas are big. We'll try that. I don't know where these cut gems came from, but we'll see if we can trade with the humans for them. I think the Drotha's dead.
Wonder if it's a political thing. Have you heard about, like, I think there's a growing backlash against Chris Pratt because he said he prayed about something.
Yeah, people are idiots.
They're like,
honestly,
James.
It's a Twitter thing, but, like, no one really, outside of, like, this, what is very loud on Twitter and the internet, outside of it and, like, the rest of the world, no one cares.
Well, they've drawn this, like, line from Chris Pratt was like, I'm going to pray about it for a day and think. All right, so, like, if a person had just said, I'm going to think about it for a minute before I actually respond, everybody would be fine. But, like, you put Jesus in the mix, so they're like, whoa, dude. What, are you crazy or something?
This Drotha's kind of wrecking my shop. I'm not going to lie here. Yeah.
Can you trap him? Which shop is he wrecking? Like, where is he at? I guess building a bunch of cages would require a bunch of mechanisms, and that would take some time to get done. Did your miners get killed by him? Like, are they okay?
I'm trying to piece that together now. Someone has Griffin's dead.
Oh, okay.
And someone's got a mood.
There's a lot happening. No, go back. We gotta talk about something. Urist. We actually have a dwarf named Urist.
Urist Geshundite.
That used to be
Kraftsdorf.
Very common in this game, and in this game to the point where it became a meme on the subreddit. And I actually have never seen a dwarf that I can remember named Urist.
That's fair enough.
So I'm just excited, and he's a dwarven child.
So Griffin.
Sorry, bud. You can't be a paragon. How about Griffin 2.0?
Yeah, that'll probably be what happens. Man.
If some random, like, fishery worker ends up killing this Drotha, you do have to make him a paragon.
I don't know. That Drotha
just, like, gets in a lucky shot.
There's a pangolin.
I don't know what that is. Oh, those little spiky guys kind of look like a really tiny version of the, my favorite dinosaur.
I don't know.
Whose name I've forgotten because of not getting a lot of sleep lately. Not because I'm stupid.
Oh, the Drotha has a name. Well, Griffin.
Can you make him a paragon? See what his requests are.
Wandering around my fort. I kind of need to, like, pile onto this guy. Great squad. Wait, no.
No, yeah. Just wrestle him to death. It's fine.
Squad B, kill this guy. Get him! Ah!
Wop 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 wop. Oh wop 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 wop. Oh wop 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 wop. Wop wop wop. Wop.
Screaming racial slurs at me. That seems out of hand, Albert.
Is wop a racial slur?
Yeah.
For what?
Italians.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry.
I mean, I expect.
I had to, like, I'm about to our Bad Ideas podcast that me and Tony do, and we're gonna record an episode, and it's about sort of like the ancient Israelites. And my initial gut, like, sort of like, this is how I talk about these people. I'm gonna call these guys Jews.
Yes.
But then, like,
feels weird, right?
I was looking at it like, oh wait, I guess some people, like, it's not 100% taboo.
It's not taboo at all. That's what they're called.
Well, no, but if you use it as an adjective, then it gets, like, weird. If you're like talking about, oh, that Jew lawyer, well then,
yeah,
like, you're not like describing this person who is a Jew. You're saying, like, it's language is weird already. Anyway, I'm going to
mother
try to
of
call them
God.
Hebrews the whole time, because that's apparently not offensive.
Holy cow.
So, you're having a battle? People smashing this Draltha? Trying to punch
they're
this
just
tiny
punching-
elephant?
This half elephant. This is not going well, Albert.
Not a tiny elephant, I should say, but like an elephant that's
Half elephant, right?
about the size of... Yeah, like it's a horse-sized elephant.
That's weird. Why wouldn't they just go with the animal that's half the size of an elephant, rather than use elephant as the starting term?
They didn't say... What, no? They say about half the weight of an elephant.
Right, but why not take an animal that's half the weight of the elephant and say it weighs this much? How much does an elephant weigh?
That's a great question. I was going to look up... oh, it looks like somebody has a picture of this guy. He's kind of like a weird double-horned rhino. But let's say elephant weight.
Hooray! A wood earring.
Okay.
If I let you in, will you...
So
murder
are we
this
talking
Dralfa?
about the African forest elephant or the African bush elephant?
I don't know. I just want this Dralfa to be dead.
If we're talking about the African bush elephant, he weighs
Which, of
13,000
course we
pounds.
are.
And then, therefore, the Draltha is the weight of the African forest elephant, which weighs 6,000 pounds.
I don't understand.
Apparently there's different kinds of elephant.
Yes, that much I've got. Ooh, do you have an axe? Not full. Get in there, my man. Ah, but you're so weak.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
It says, man, they don't have like a weight stat here on the wiki. Wiki. They tell you what their pet value is, but they're just like about half the size of an elephant. How much meat, how many units of meat does an elephant give you, Joe? Because that would help me. Because a Draltha gives me between 25 and 108, so.
It's not in there? Naffle, Gizzard, why aren't you in my MAFOL? Are you dead? Is this guy killing people?
I misspelled horse. It's not horse. There's no U in horse.
Alright, who
Not
is
even
the
the English.
strongest Litast Lucknish?
Okay, so
Go.
a horse has between 9 and 10 meat, according to this.
And then, Ushrir Ust.
A giraffe has between 21 and 31 meat. So it's bigger than a giraffe.
Ushrir? Ushrir. Do your thing. Why aren't you in here? Ugh, this is killing me. Maybe you're already in here? I'm trying to get my strongest.
I am so confused by like the whole setup in Dwarf
I've
Fortress.
stopped listening to you entirely.
How is the fight with the Draltha going?
It's going terribly. That's why I'm trying to put my strongest people on this squad.
Considering the fact that he's just an elephant split directly down the center of his body mass, I don't understand why you would have a hard time. It seems like he'd be way off balance.
This is going so badly. They're just sitting there punching him.
Why would they do
people
anything
are-
else? Do you have any weapons in your fort?
Water in buckets. It's really weird.
At least give these guys some socks to hit him with or something.
I don't know how to. I don't understand anything anymore. Because they get in like this thing where like, I've got to fight. And they don't stop fighting.
With a martial trance? Well, there's a petition available. Tell this guy he can come and eradicate some monsters.
But he's not going after the Draltha. They just like hang
You
out.
just now approved it. Give him 2
No,
seconds.
I've got other dudes. Even Lesher, guest, Zoom, no activity. See, he's just here.
He's attending a meeting. Okay, well, I have to. No, I'm not actually going to start, eradicating monsters right now. We have to talk about the committee for, eradicating monsters and the subcommittee for monster management.
Do I have any? I have all of these swords. What? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make a new squad. We're actually gonna give these guys weapons. Right? You with me so far?
Do you have weapons to give them?
Apparently I do. Weapon, individual choice, melee. All right then. And then you guys are gonna be active, so that you go get your stupid weapons, and then you're gonna kill the Draltha with your weapons. So migrants have arrived. I think that's it for me too.
But how have you not designated a paragon?
I don't. He died.
Hey, designate somebody else.
I don't have anyone else I want. I think whoever gets the killing blow on this Draltha, but no one's.
You're good. Your fort is gonna fall before we even get
this
this
is why the Draltha has turned out to be a very, very big problem. Look, should we go visit him? Do we view him? Where is he? There's search.
Is he wounded at all? Yeah, there we go.
So can I view him?
You can
View unit.
zoom to him. Okay.
His head is dented.
They're just wailing on his head.
His teeth is gone.
His lower
left ear
body is
broken,
dented.
His left front foot is fractured. His left. Oh God. I was hoping for a kill count, though.
This guy is like Moby. Go back to him. Look at him again. Because in the white text, or the gray text, his upper body bears the marks of numerous old wounds.
Everything on him is beat to hell, and I'm sitting here just punching him.
His teeth are gone.
I'm looking for... Is there a way to see how many kills he has?
This is like a grandpa that just wants to be left alone. You're like, die!
Get him! Now there's Crundles running around.
What is a Crundle again?
I don't know. Our pets' heads are falling off. That's it for me, though. We'll have to see if I ever kill this thing, ever, tomorrow.
Oh, they roam in packs, yeah.
It's just madness.
They are legendary climbers, and not especially aggressive.
Why are you still using your hands? Cancel orders. Go get your weapons. Do other things.
There they go. I kind of want to see how this goes. I kind of want to see, like, whether your fort falls to this Draltha or not. I'm willing to give you some extra time here.
Okay.
Because I need this battle something to happen.
Right hand, glove, trousers. Wait, do these guys have... Hang on, I gotta make sure everyone has a weapon. I'm gonna take a page from your book. Add uniform. Just get a weapon, okay, people? Equip, assign uniform. Everyone gets that. Everyone gets that. You're both active. Okay, now let's see if they're getting their equipment. You don't need ammunition.
You're not gonna let them use their bows.
No, he's got a copper pick. Good. He needs a weapon still. You need a weapon. Okay, maybe I can trade for some weapons.
Do you have... Oh, you do. You still have your guys who came in the caravan.
Nope, they're gone. Never mind.
You don't still have your guys that came in the caravan.
They are literally packing up.
Well, it looks like you got it. Bye.
Oh god, this is insanity. Equip. No one has their stupid weapons. Go get your weapons. It said I had weapons in my stocks. So you have 26 weapons. Look at all these weapons I have.
Yeah, I see that. You got short swords and spears and hammers and all kinds of stuff.
Blowguns and iron pikes. Go pick up your weapons. Why are you picking? And they're active, right? Yes.
Did you just put them on a burrow or something? Or
I
you
honestly don't know.
Okay.
Someone's missing for a week. Just been sitting there fighting a Draltha. Why aren't you picking up weapons? Where are these weapons? That's a good thing. That's something I should look at. Where's this? The axes are probably... Alright, where is this? Zoom. Zoom, 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 zoom.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. You only have 7 actual weapons, right?
No, the red is...
No, red is that you
maybe?
don't have used. Okay, I got you.
Okay, steel spear. Where's my cursor?
That spear dwarf is holding it. It's probably a guy who's here to eradicate monsters.
Oh, do I have... No, there's no way I have 27 different eradicators carrying their own weapons, right?
I don't know. That one was.
How about pecan wood spear?
Yep, spear dwarf.
Where's my cursor? Son of a... How do you find out how many of these idiots you have?
They should be under Z. You can go to just the people in your fort. I think it would be under... No, not Z. I'm sorry.
You.
Yeah, that one.
Others? Citizens? How do you tell?
Well, it says Monster Slayer on the right there.
There's no way I have 20 different...
I don't know why they're not slaying the monster, is my question.
I also
like, you
wonder
do
that.
have some monster You got more petitions available. You could add to that list.
Great, so they can just eat my food and not kill anything? One of them has a pick, at least. Hopefully that'll help.
It'll help you lose all your miners.
Yes. Well, he's not doing
somebody
anything.
became a hammer dwarf.
Yay! So he's got a hammer. The Draltha isn't doing anything, it's just everyone's distracted by him. Like, they try and walk into the food room, and they're like, Draltha! See?
Yep.
Or when child
Cancels
cancels eat.
I mean, if I was eating a sandwich and I saw like half an elephant walking down the street, like, what?
And I'm at 50 minutes now. See if anyone's doing anything. No. Nope. Just gonna punch this frickin' Draltha to death. Whoever lands the killing blow shall be a paragon.
Or the fort falls into chaos.
Or my fort is over and Albert wins again.
By default. Like, having not, although I guess you wouldn't have appointed a paragon either. So I wonder if you can appoint anyone. You could appoint some of these dwarven kids and go exactly opposite and point like
I'm
the
not
most
getting their
useless
bedrooms.
people.
Their bedrooms knocked up. That's for certain.
Oh, jeez, how?
Yeah.
This guy, I think this guy's immortal. He has to be. Like all of those ancient scars on him.
I mean, we are just punching him.
Usually that wears him down eventually, though, right?
Well, again, he's not hitting us.
Also, you have people with like picks and like hammers. It's not just punching. It shouldn't just be punching.
I don't know where any of those people are. You don't have a weapon. 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 You know what's handy in life?
Having a weapon?
Having weapons. His happiness is low. I could have sworn I did have. This guy doesn't have a pick. Okay, so my miner doesn't have a pick for some reason. I don't know why.
Is that you only have one miner?
I had like 3. I don't know what's going on.
Like your level 20 miner's right up there. He doesn't have a weapon at all?
Nope. He put down his pick for some reason.
Well, I guess we are gonna have to wait till next week and just like watch him wailing on this guy.
This is the weirdest. Any skills of any sort I can use to hurt. This guy's a great dodger. He's got 11 kills. Moses. He's not mine. I hate these people. They just come in and they're like, oh,
I'm gonna like eradicate some monsters.
Well, the rough lakes are moving. That's their current job? Maybe if I turn off... That's what they can't stack that high. I'll have to switch off. Let one squad go and let another one come in.
Maybe. Do you have a second squad with weapons?
No, apparently not. I don't know where my weapons went.
Well, I think you're gonna have to figure it out next week, Joe.
Yep.
You gonna take us out?
Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching. Everything's stupid. We have a Patreon if you want to support us. Patreon.com/humanechoes. It's a great way to help us make awesome content and continue bringing you joy. You get cool stuff, postcards signed by us, art, pins, and access to the bonus podcast. Thank you all, and goodbye.
Bye. Hey guys, thanks for watching our video. If you like the things that we make, you should consider becoming a patron over on patreon.com. There should be a link up on your screen right now or in the description of this video. Click it, go to Patreon, and help us make awesome stuff.